Sup, guys. Today, as I promised, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the future of Standoff 2, and what should we expect and what might not make a cut. I'll try to get your understanding on which updates we are going to get in 2026 and how they're going to look like. Disclaimer: everything you're about to hear in this video could be changed somehow in the future, or even not be added, so keep it in mind. I promise you I tried my best to collect the most important information and to keep it pretty simple and understandable for you all. Although it's my second video on this channel, I hope you will enjoy the quality of it. And if so, please press the like button and subscribe because I really need it right now. If you have any suggestions or concerns, write it down in comments. I'll read everything. So, enjoy this video. Lately, our game hasn't received any truly major updates, and since February this year, the developers haven't shared any clear long-term plans. For a long time, the community has been waiting and hoping for the announcement of something big, because the amount of new content has noticeably decreased, and recent updates haven't felt as packed as before. However, after more than half a year of silence, the developers finally announced a Q&A stream on Twitch. During this stream, they went into detail about many topics the audience had been waiting to hear about for a long time. The main subjects discussed were the client-server remaster, the new menu, UI, the workshop, and the upcoming New Year's update. Based on the information from this stream, I'll go through all the most important points, briefly touch on some secondary topics, and at the end give my own overall perspective. So, without dragging it out any further, let's move on to the first and most important topic. Client-server, the remaster. Many longtime players have probably heard the term client-server before, since rumors and news about it have been circulating for several years. But what does it actually mean? Client-server is a network architecture where all interactions are handled centrally on a server. Currently, the game uses a peer-to-peer architecture, where there is no strict centralization and most interactions and data exchange happen directly between players' devices. Axelbolt has deliberately chosen to move away from this system and switch to client-server. This transition is long, complex, and extremely time-consuming. Because of that, the developers intentionally slowed down content production for the current version of the game. Otherwise, they would have had to maintain and update two builds at the same time, which created a constant race. The team working on the client-server version was always trying to catch up with the live version in terms of content. Now, the developers have finally reached a stage where more staff can be redirected toward finishing the remaster, essentially a version of the game rewritten from scratch on a new network architecture. This development strategy might have felt painful in the short term, but it's absolutely justified in the long run. You may ask, what does the remaster actually bring? Here is the answer. Improved hit registration, stronger anti-cheat, improved character models and movement, and a foundation for future features. Hit registration will genuinely become more accurate thanks to better network stability and the potential increase in tick rate. Even now, hit registration feels fine when both players have low ping, but after the remaster, high ping will no longer cause issues like dying behind walls or sudden teleports. With high ping, you simply won't register hits properly and may struggle to move normally, meaning low ping will finally become a real competitive advantage. Also, with a centralized server, data packets pass through controlled infrastructure, allowing for much better protection against third-party software. Cheats won't disappear entirely. That's unrealistic for any online game. But the situation should improve significantly, especially compared to now, even with the already implemented trust factor system. Furthermore, characters will finally lose the infamous hunchback that has existed since the game's release. The new models look more natural and anatomically correct. Along with this, movement and animations will be improved. Bunny hopping will likely exist in some form, although not officially confirmed, while certain sharp strafes and unnatural jumps may disappear entirely. And most importantly, the remaster is a foundation. After its release, it opens the door for features that were previously impossible, such as bots in matches, in-game match replays, patrol systems, reworked physics, destructible objects, smoke dispersion, etc. It's important to note that Standoff 2 Remastered is not a separate game. It's a massive update that will mark the official release of the game as version 1.0, finally moving it out of beta, an idea originally suggested by the community. When will the remaster be released? There's no exact date. However, based on hints from the stream, a 2026 release seems realistic. Season 11, in spring, is unlikely. 2 testing phases have already taken place. A closed test with professional testers, a broader test involving bloggers and esports players. The next testing phase will be the final one and will likely involve a large number of players, possibly an open beta. This stage may last several months due to feedback and refinements. For now, all we can do is wait. Moving to the next one, new UI menu. The current menu is over 6 years old and has barely changed since its introduction. From a modern design and optimization perspective, it's clearly outdated. The developers first announced a complete UI redesign back in February. During the last stream, they finally showed concept art of it, and many content creators showed the new menu in work. While the current test build only includes basic functionality, it already gives a clear idea of the new direction. The new menu will look more modern and fresh, serve as a foundation for inventory improvements, item stacks, storage, clearing new markers, and more. Introduce mini profiles, allowing quick access to player stats. Eventually enable leaderboards, achievements, esports features, and more. A key feature is the introduction of agents, operatives. The UI is being designed specifically to support them. Gloves will also be visible on characters, both in the menu and in matches. The developers aim to release the new UI before the remaster, but it definitely won't make it into the New Year's update. Workshop. The workshop has been temporarily paused so the team can fully focus on finishing the remaster. This makes sense, as the remaster will serve as the technical foundation for a proper, large-scale workshop. Despite of that, the workshop will be in the full works after the remaster release, as devs are also really interested in integrating this feature in our game. The developers confirmed that removed maps like Sakura and Zone 9 will return via the workshop. Currently, a limited version exists as a fan art platform. A full workshop is unlikely to be released in 2026. New Year's Update. The New Year's Update is coming very soon, and here's the confirmed features in upcoming update. 3 returning maps from old New Year's modes. A login gift for all players. A New Year event tied to daily activity. The new prop hunt mode, which looks fun and unique. And in this update, the developers will take the first step in combating toxicity by launching a profanity filter system that will automatically remove offensive messages from chats. Currently, it is known that it will only be rolled out in certain regions. Overall, the update seems lighthearted and enjoyable, a good way to end the year. Miscellaneous. The rental market won't return for now due to balance issues. Clans will be fully reworked into meaningful communities. Sandstone and Province will not be reworked. Brand collaborations are in progress. The return of 19-round competitive system is still in question. There were discussions with Faceit on integrating it into the game. It's still in question though. There will be no Standoff 3 in near future. Overall, the future of the game looks promising. The remaster is clearly a game changer and will define the next era of development. While the wait has been long, the foundation being built now should pay off massively in the coming years. 2026 is shaping up to be a huge year, and if the developers stick to their plans, the game could reach an entirely new level. I just hope that they will do all that planned stuff in time without any unexpected delays, cause the wait's been really long and people can slowly be getting tired from waiting if it's not already happening. And hopefully devs will pay more attention to other regions worldwide except for ones which are already developed. What do you think about these plans? How do you see the future of the game? Share your thoughts. I really hope you liked this video and everything was well explained. Like the video and subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying it. I would be very grateful. See you soon.